Hey there, everybody. Welcome to our America's Got Talent results. We now know the entire lineup for the finals. I'm kind of surprised by some things. I still don't know who the actual favorite who's supposed to win this season is. That's kind of exciting.
Yeah, this really is anybody's competition to win this year.
It helps to sort of ease a little bit of the sting of the fact that I feel like we are still heading down a very singer-dominated season. Don't get me wrong, I like some of the singers who are left. There's just a lot of them, but it could have been worse in the sense that, I mean, they could have just put every single singer under just completely across the board through.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of singers in last night's show, so I mean, I was worried that we were going to come into this video tonight and it was just going to be all singers.
We'll talk through who was put through, who should have been put through, a whole lot more. Before we do, if you guys do like this video, give us a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and if you want to support us more, check those links to the store and also our Patreon.
Okay, so I want to start by saying how bummed I am that the Waffle Crew has not gone through. I thought this was a really fun performance last night, and I just like them in general. I think their energy's great. I love when they're dancing, seeing them all smiling. They make me smile. I'm sad that they didn't go through.
It is the curse of being first, striking right again. You start off the show, you don't get that much attention as some of the acts who perform later. Simon Cowell's not there. The cheer on is golden buzzer. I think that plays a factor to some degree. But yeah, they're just fun and high energy. And this is no offense to Kennedy who got the golden buzzer, but I would have taken her out and I would have put Waffle Crew in. I just feel like there are better overall singers, and I just think a big group dance crew, it is hard to do what Waffle Crew does.
Yeah, it is. And they bring a style of dance that we haven't really seen, where it's more, as they said, Lightfoot. This is something you don't really get to see. I just really like them.
All right, so I think this is one of the, we'll go through these acts that were put through automatically by America first, and I think Daneliya Tuleshova is the one that, okay, we're not surprised. She ends the night, incredible performance, big voice, probably, may very well be the best of the young singers that they have.
She's wonderful. This was, for me, a no-brainer. She was absolutely going to get through. This would have been a very different video if she had not gotten through, because she's incredible and she deserves to be here.
Yeah, she deserves to be in the finale. I think she's going to be a contender in the finale. I'm curious to see kind of what's going to happen here when you end up putting Roberta and her on the same show, and they're both in kind of a similar young singer lane right here, but yep. I'm thrilled for her. I think that is a very smart choice. The surprise of the night for me is that the Bello Sisters not only made it through, they didn't even need no dunk and save. They didn't need the judges. They just get to go right on to the next round of finals.
I love the Bello Sisters. I was so happy that they just went straight through. I was worried because there were so many singers that the Bello Sisters were going to either need some sort of save or help, or the judges save or something. I was so glad to see America just vote them through, because what they do is remarkable, incredible, dangerous, beautiful, graceful, strength. It's amazing what they do. I love them.
I just think so much America poo-poos this sort of act a lot. Like, they never give enough credit to acrobats, hand balancers, strength acts. It's like, you cannot do this with your family at home. I'm guessing like 99% of you at least cannot do what the Bello Sisters just did.
Listen, I can barely stand by myself when I get up in the morning, let alone do some stuff that they do. They really are incredible.
It's crazy, and they're so good. They're so talented, and I'm so happy that an act like this gets to make it to the finale. Like, I don't have any sort of belief that they're going to win. You really don't see acts like this ever win this show, but it is a thrill for me to just see them there, to get to have one more performance and kind of see. They don't really have a lot of time to come up with another routine, so how creative can they be?
So we also saw Christina Ray go through, and she has a beautiful voice. She's had a really important story that people have been able to get behind. So I also wasn't surprised to see that she went through just right away, no saves.
I just feel like I really like Christina's voice, and I like her talent a lot. I haven't been fully on board like every single song that she has chosen, but I feel like if you were to sort of tell me which one of these 5 acts is the most likely to potentially win, I would probably say Christina, just because she's got the story, she's got the vocal power, she's got the golden buzzer from Heidi. She's really got just that combination of things that she's going to be really memorable. Who is America's Got Talent going to give the final spot of the finale to? The "we want you to be the winner" spot? That is the question I'm wondering entering next week.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's get to this Duncan save now, because we can't factor in Waffle Crew. Waffle Crew did not get a chance to compete here.
No, they did not.
It is Kennedy versus Bad Salsa versus Max Major. Who is getting your save in this situation?
Oh, Bad Salsa every minute of the day. I love them so much. And every time they perform, I'm just more and more excited about what they do, because I can't even wrap my head around what they're doing. They're so immensely talented. They're so cute. I just love everything about them. So they would have gotten it for sure.
Yeah, I wish there could be like some sort of debate here, but there's just not. They're just so good. Like, I love Bad Salsa. They're one of my favorite dancing duos that has ever been on this show. They move at a speed that does not feel human to me at all.
No, they're tumbling, and the stuff the stuff that they do is just like, it is some next level dancing. I've never seen stuff like that.
Never. And on top of all of that, like, comparing them to the other two, I think Kennedy, she seems like she's a more than good singer.
Yep.
I think she's appealing to a lot of people out there. I think, she's kind of got that backstory that a lot of people want to root for. To me, she doesn't pop off the screen all that much. Like, I don't finish a show, and she's not the first person who comes to my mind. So I'm not surprised she got the Duncan save. I can see why America would give it. Like I said, I would have traded out, ultimately, Waffle Crew for her.
Yeah, I understand why she's here, and I was expecting her to be here. I actually expected her to just go through with, and take out the Bello Sisters and have her go through, because she is a young singer. She has a really beautiful voice, and she has a backstory that I thought were going to really sort of relate to or feel for or want to be part of. So I'm not surprised that she ended up with the Duncan save.
And then ultimately we see Bad Salsa get the judge's save over Max. And this is the thing with Max, is that I've liked a couple of his performances, but to me, these sort of mentalism stuff, I don't want to say it's played out, but I feel like at this point, there needs to be a new sort of spin on it, other than I'm going to get a crowd of people to sort of do one thing that I have anticipated them all doing. I feel like I've seen this enough times now that some of the luster on it's kind of gone.
Yeah, I think for me, this one in particular, it was just, he's going to call out all these numbers, everyone's going to pick these numbers, and he'll have them arranged in some kind of way somewhere else, and they will all be right. I know how this act ends. Yeah. And that's part of where I'm not really being taken on a journey with him anymore, because I know where this journey is going to take me, that whichever way he's going to show, it's going to be on a billboard, it's going to be on a lottery ticket, wherever it's going to be, I know that all of those numbers are going to be there.
And I think the reason why this sort of act has worked okay with some other magic acts on AGT over the years is that they have sort of an established character that they're also playing. Like with X, he's got like the mask on, and he's got like this interesting persona. If you look at the Sacred Rihanna, who like terrified a lot of people, she had that sort of character. So it's like, okay, you're getting a magic show, but you're getting a story, you're getting something else. And I think Max's stage presence, it's decent, but it's just, he's not the character of, a Sacred Rihanna or Piff the Magic Dragon or a lot of these other magic / at times mentalist acts we've seen.
I agree. I think that his stage presence is decent, but it needed to be sort of a next level. If you're going to take me on a journey where I know how it's going to end, you have to give me something else. I have to buy more into you, because I already know where this journey is going.
And now we are set with the finale with a lot of big names from across the season now. Yep. We got Some pretty dangerous acts, so at least in terms of what they're trying. Bello Sisters, I think especially.
Oh, the Bello Sisters. Yeah, man, I love them.
There's singers. We've got as much of everything as I think I could anticipate given the way that America votes on the show.
There is a lot of singers still left. I mean, we
Yeah.
started this show with I think it was 33 singers or 35 singers.
Oh, boy.
I counted them at one point. There is so many singers, and we still have a ton of singers.
Well, that'll make the finale interesting, I think, because the singers, will they cancel each other out? That's one question. But,
And a lot
yeah,
of young singers are
Yeah.
still left in this competition.
I think this could be a factor, and we will look at everything with this finale coming up. But for now, what did you guys think about the latest America's Got Talent results? Let us know in the comments, and if you do like this video, give us a like, subscribe, support us further, check those links to the store, our Patreon, and we'll see you here next time.